Hey guys, Isabel here. Welcome back to Reeled In. Today is a very exciting day for me because in the mail, I have just received the Harry Potter Staying Home for the Holidays box by the Potter Collector and the Wizarding Trunk. If you guys are a longtime viewer of my channel, you know that I got the first Keep Collecting box by the Potter Collector and the Wizarding Trunk, and it was such an amazing box. And when they announced that they were doing a Christmas one, I just knew I had to get it. And they only shipped them out kind of recently, which is an improvement for me because last time my box took a really long time for my owl to deliver. But this came relatively quickly, so I'm really happy and I'm super excited to open it. The Potter Collector is one of my favorite YouTubers, and just like last time, he is again partnering with the Wizarding Trunk, which is a Harry Potter subscription box service, and I have seen videos and gotten a few subscription boxes for myself in the past, and I honestly think the Wizarding Trunk is one of the best ones. Every item they make is detailed, and the thought process that goes with it is honestly so amazing, so again, super excited to open this. But before we open it, let's take a look at the box. Here is the front of the box. I blurred out my address for safety purposes, but it is a brown cardboard box. If you really wanted to think about it as being a wrapped parcel, I would definitely recommend it. It just adds to the more Harry Potter feel, as if your own owl sent you this during Owl Post when you're in the Great Hall. The box has the design as if it's wrapped in a candy cane patterned string, which again, this is a Christmas box, so I love the detail of that. It is tied together with a pine bristle or a fir bristle. I prefer pine, but if you want to call it a fur, I suppose you could as well. And also imprinted on the box is an image of a wax seal. The stamp has the color of an owl, and the color is gold, again just adding to the Christmas festive feeling. And like you're getting a present, there is a section for your name and address as you're receiving it, and it's from, I think this says Peter Kenneth. I'm like 95% sure. I'm honestly not good with cursive and signatures, but quite positive. On the side of the box, it says the Keep Collecting box. On the other side is Fragile Delivery, which if you are a fan of the Potter Collector, you'll know he sort of coined this term, magical and fragile at the same time. Really awesome, really clever of him, honestly. And then of course, the Wizarding Trunk presents, and to quote Peter, keep collecting. I'm honestly so excited, like the anticipation for this is really high. Like, I'm getting kind of nervous. But okay, let's open her up. Whew. I'm like nervous to look. Okay, good. It's not, okay. Whew. Well, that's cute. On the sides of the box is a Christmas tree pattern with different trees, different pine trees. I feel like I've definitely could see this or have seen this on like actual wrapping paper. So that's just a fun little detail that they included. I just love them so much. Whew, I don't even know which one I should look at first. Also, I just wanted to quickly say how appreciative I am of this box, because for those of you who don't know, I'll be graduating in December. And because it's in December and the holidays are so close to graduation, I'll be staying in the area that is not exactly where I'm from, my home. So in a way, I am also staying home for the holidays. So I just really appreciate this and I'm excited for this. And of course, I'll be spending the holidays with my family. I'm lucky enough to be able to have that, but it's just little, makes it a little extra special for me. Okay, I know that there is usually a list of the items descriptions. I don't want to look at that first, but the first thing on here is a tube, and I'm just going to assume that the items list is at the bottom. Whew, so excited, filled with these, I call them squigglies. They're cardboard squiggles, essentially. But in this cardboard tube, very solid, very protective. Ooh, I haven't even opened it yet, but it looks like the blueprints for racing brooms. Be really careful with it. Okay, this is awesome. Basically, it's a cover for your book. I'm trying to unroll this for everyone to see. So the cover is a do-it-yourself, a sweeping guide to broom care, which is honestly really awesome. I love the gold foiling and the design with the brooms on the border, and it looks like it's an old paper-bound book. It's honestly so great. We have some symbols and probably a little bit of runes on the back cover here. And then, I don't know the exact term, but the blueprints of the broomstick, I think, is the cover sleeve. It's the one that goes inside the book. I don't really know all the technical terms for it, but it looks really cool, and I have to see which book I can fit this on. Maybe when I find the description, it'll say which Harry Potter book it might fit on, because I know there are some that are made that are designed to fit on a certain Harry Potter book, 1 through 7. So that is really cool, though. And as someone who will eventually want to get a broom of my own, this will come in very handy. Oh, there's a little note on the side. This will help you take care of your new broom. Happy Christmas. Okay, next one. I think I see some yellow. And as a Hufflepuff myself, this makes me very excited. Oh, never mind. I'm just colorblind. I thought it was yellow and black. Oh, there is yellow. Is there? There's 2 different colors on here. Okay. These are socks, and honestly, I'm always a little hesitant when it comes to, gift socks or, advent socks or even, boxing socks, because sometimes they're just tubes of fabric and they don't really fit to your feet very well, and, it's a little uncomfortable, but these feel soft and they stretch. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. In a way, these kind of remind me of the present Harry got from Dobby. Dobby made Harry Christmas socks. I know they're red and green, and they have, I think, snitches and brooms on each of the sock. I don't know. I can never remember the combination. It's green with the snitches or red with the snitches. I can never remember that combination. But this is what it reminds me of. And the H can be, I'm assuming, for Harry or for Hogwarts, really, whatever. But the R, I'm assuming, is for Ron. Ronald Weasley. So I personally think this color is more burgundy, but I'm just going to say it's maroon because that's the sweater color Ron always gets, and he hates the color maroon. So it's maroon and gold. Oh yes, and they have a little section for your heel. These socks are going to be good socks. This box is already at an 8 just because the socks are good quality. And again, not those just tubes of fabric. Hold on, I have to feel the inside because sometimes... Okay. This is good. This is good. Sometimes when the socks have, fun designs like this, the fabric gets all up in between your toes inside the socks, and that's also annoying for me. But again, these are so good. Oh, I'm so excited to wear these. I think I'm going to wear these on Christmas Day. But let's take a quick look at the H for, again, Harry, or if you want Hogwarts, whatever, is gray and gold. Honestly, these are really good color combinations. And again, I love the mismatched socks. Again, it's just, a little extra touch of Dobby in there to make your Christmas just that much more special. Okay, now I do see some boxes in here. There is a reddish burgundy one, and there's a white one, and I think there's a cardboard one in here. I love boxes. Boxes within boxes, love them. So I think the white one is closest to me. I'm going to take out the white one. All right, it's just a plain white box, no indicating factors on the front, on the outside. Oh, is this a mug? Oh, it looks like a mug, and I enjoy mugs very much. It feels like it's kind of made out of tin. That could be the wrong material, but that's the vibe I'm getting, which makes me feel like it's more durable, so that's also good. But it has beautiful imagery, a snowy forest with 3 snowy owls flying through the air. One is carrying a broomstick. There's some gold writing on the handle of the broomstick for the type, but it's really small. I'm just going to say it's a Nimbus. Those are the popular ones. I'm going to say it's a Nimbus. And then there are 2 owls carrying packages, wrapped packages. These are the owls delivering the Hogwarts students their Christmas presents. Honestly, fall is my favorite season, but there's something about a snowy landscape that always just kind of puts me at ease. So I feel like whenever I have, those more rough mornings, just fill up this with my coffee, look at my snowy landscape, and just relax and enjoy my day. And I also like the extra touch of the top rimmed with metal. I think it just adds a little bit more elegance to the cup instead of if you just left it as the white tin that it is. A very lovely thing to add to the box. Oh, I do see a little pamphlet at the bottom. Don't want to look at that too much. I'm gonna put the squigglies over it so I don't see it. There are a lot of little goodies in here. There's a lot of things. All right, another one that's on top. Oh my God. Use it well. Is this like a mini like invisibility cloak? That would just make my day, honestly. It doesn't even have to be that, but to use it well, oh, I'm excited. Ooh, it's wrapped with a white ribbon. Use it well. It really looks like it could be. The material shines the way it did in the movies. Oh my goodness. The bow is perfect. I feel like I don't even want to take off the bow. I'm not going to. I'm going to slip it off responsibly. Ooh. I'm honestly not super certain what this is, but it has a zipper, so that makes me wonder if this is actually a pillowcase. But this is definitely the kind of vibe and the tone I would get from, say, being in like an astronomy class. It's a lovely, deep navy, kind of midnight sky blue. And it has some crescent moons, a little bit of stars, as well as I think what I believe to be Celtic symbols. I don't know if you guys can see the patterns very well. I'll put a little video. Yeah, there's a lot of shine on here, so I'll put a video of it. And there's a sun on here as well. This is very, I think, astronomy oriented, which is really cool. I do love learning about astronomy, and I love seeing the stars at night. So, and definitely these are very like calming colors. Like again, you had a stressful day, you want to go to sleep and lay your head on a very calming pillow. Again, I think it's a pillowcase, but when I read the item descriptions, I'll know for sure. Very nice. I don't think I have a square pillow that will fit this, but I can always find one somewhere, I'm sure. So very nice. Okay, let's see what else is in here. Oh, I think this one might have popped open, but we'll just take it out. I'm gonna close it. Okay. Ooh, a hot chocolate pack. You need one for the winter. For the holiday seasons, hot chocolate, for me at least, is a must. Oh my God, I'm so glad that they included this. And it gives off a very Honeydukes vibe with the green and the pink. I don't think the colors are an exact match, but very close. And they have the image of the chocolate frogs. I think the company is Bailiwicks. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but Bailiwicks Magical Sweets. And the design, honestly, for this is beautiful. I love the colors. You have nutrition facts, and then also the can comes with instructions, which is always very helpful. I feel like there's really a numerous amount of ways for anyone to make hot chocolate. But let's open it. And again, I love the tin. This isn't plastic or cardboard. And then you have your little hot chocolate mix in here. I'm not gonna pull it all the way out because then I feel like I won't be able to shove it back in. But, ooh, it smells good. It smells cocoa-y. Oh, I'm very excited. I did open a Halloween advent calendar, and that one also came with a card to make Remus Lupin's favorite Dementor repelling hot chocolate. So, I'm gonna try this one, and I'm gonna also try the recipe on that one as well. So there will be a lot of hot chocolate in my future. This is so fun. I feel like waiting until Christmas Day to open this would also be a very fun activity, especially if you love Harry Potter. That's just an idea, You don't have to. Do what you want to do. But I think that would be really fun. Ooh, here we have a cardboard box, labeled as peppermint leaves. From Pure Blood Apothecary, only the purest of potions. It must be run by Slytherin. I would definitely say the design of this is very retro, which I appreciate. It has the faded stripes on the box, again, deeper red with a lighter green and white, with mint leaves, the image of mint leaves on the front. I'm not sure what this... I just smelled it. I thought it would be smell minty or something, but I'm actually not sure what this is gonna be. Nothing really rattles. Well, a little bit, but, To open it, you just slide out the inside. Oh! These are potion ingredients! That's very clever. It is a mint leaf. They're not real, because if they're real, they would have, shriveled up and probably rotted by now. But they're made out of a plastic, like any fake flower you might find in a house or a craft store or something. But that is very clever. I feel like you could honestly add it to like whatever Christmas decoration you may or may not be making as well. But that's cool. Potions have always intrigued me, so I feel like one day I'm gonna have a dedicated section to potions, and you know, my little potion ingredients here will be on display. That is really nice. It's like, you know those things where like you didn't know you needed it until you got it? That's kind of what that is. I'm gonna go with the cardboard box. I love boxes within boxes. Just makes me more excited to open them. It's a little fragile because I see some bubble wrap. Oh, what? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, the dimensions. They wrote the dimensions on the box. Yeah, I think those are dimensions. I have always wanted one of these. Now, this is an ornament because it has the gold string here, but it's one of the chess pieces that Ron and Harry play when they're sitting in the Great Hall and they're playing wizard's chess. Oh my god, it is... It's got some heft to it. I have wanted one of these for so long. I think it's a little bit different from what we see in the movie. I say that because I really only remember Ron's vivid red chess pieces. But yes, this is amazing. It's a knight on his horse. Now it's very blocky, which, you know, again, this is what the chess pieces in the movie were. They're more blocky and sturdier chess pieces. But the knight, he has his shield, his helmet, on his steed, clutching his sword. This is cool. I don't even need to use this as an ornament. I can just put it on my shelf to display. And those who know what it is, knows what it is. And those who don't, they'll just be like, why do you have a random man on a horse on your shelf? And I'll be like, watch Harry Potter. The first one specifically. This is so great. It's like a clay color. I feel like this is the chess piece before they added like the enamel and like the paint and the coloring. Like this is like the bare bones of it before it's, you know, spruced up. And I actually like that. It kind of feels like I have a piece of like a terracotta warrior in my palm or something. Okay, now the box is at a 10 out of 10 just because of this. And the socks. The socks are a big portion. This is such a good box. And the first box was good, but I think this tops it, to be totally honest. How do you beat that? And I mean, there's still a large box in here and a long box. I mean, all right, I'll take the long box before the fat box. Is this a wand? Because it's really long, and I feel like it's going to open up like a wand box. You know, it's a nice dark green. We have the same candy cane striped string printed onto the box, as well as the gold owl wax seal. And again, the little pine clipping. I'm nervous, but I feel like it's going to be, I don't even know. I think it's going to be a wand, but again, I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. Oh my. Oh my, I don't even actually, is it? I think it is. Oh, this is so beautiful. I love wands. I love collecting wands. Now I'm going to assume this is made out of a resin, and it actually looks hand painted. So, you know, I don't know the exact number of boxes that were sent out for these, but if these are hand painted, literally, oh my god. But on the base here, we have a crescent moon. It's very large. And we have a gold ball, which could represent the sun. I'm going to think of it as that. Or a full moon. You know, you can think of that as well. And then they have stars going down the shaft. The shaft is a lovely brown, but after the stars, there are imprints of leaves. Either a fern or, again, a pine. And it's painted like a deep green. It's very earthy. It's like going from the earth, looking up to the sky. I really like this. I really like this a lot. Again, I'll show a video if this one doesn't come out really well. And the brown shaft of the wand is sort of like wood, you know, like the green flora imprint is sort of pressed into the wood. And what I love about wands that encompass or imitate, being a branch is that when they have ridges and they're not sleek and straight, they're a little curved and bent like this one is. I always think that adds just a little bit of extra magic to your wand. This is so cool. I love the colors. There's 3 different colors on this wand, and sometimes most wands really, you only get 2 colors if they're trying to be creative. So this is really awesome and will definitely be displayed. This is so great. Really, I need to this is an amazing box. Okay, I want to leave the burgundy box for last, so there's a couple more small things in here that I'm going to look at and get through before I get to that box. Oh, this is a key, I think. Yeah, I know the Wizarding Trunk in the past I believe they're the ones that do keys, and you can collect them with each box, so. Oh, that's really lovely. First of all, I love the actual ring. It's kind of a very worn metal. It's not brand new, which I think adds to the whole, this is like an old key that you kind of put on your keychain. But obviously the key itself is very decorative. It's like an icicle snowflake pattern. The actual teeth of the keys are in a snowflake pattern. This reminds me very much of the Yule Ball, the design of it. You have what I call the onion domes. I'm sure there's an actual, technical name for it, but it reminds me again of St. Petersburg, Russia, with the famous church, and it's kind of like, there's a bunch of icicles. It's like a fountain, like all the icicles are kind of falling down in tiers. Oh my god, and the design of the shaft of the key, very detailed, and they're very small prints, which can sometimes be hard to really get a lot of, good and visible details on. And I love the color. It's like almost like a periwinkle blue and black, which I think is a really great combination. And again, very winter. It gives a very much of a icy winter feel, which I really like. That's very nice. And it's hefty, and it's a thick piece of metal. So I, unfortunately, am not a regular subscriber of the Wizarding Trunk, but for those of you who are and you have these keys, I think this is a great one to add to the collection. Okay, now there's 2 drawstring bags, small drawstring bags. Just make sure I don't miss anything. One is red, burgundy-ish, and the other one is green. They both feel flat, and they both feel like they could be pins. Well, this one feels like it could be a pin. This one maybe also be a pin, but I don't feel like a backing. So I'm gonna open up this one first. I love bags like these, I just love hiding things in them. So you guys can see the image first. On the back it says the Wizarding Trunk. The back has 2 pins. Oh, it's the 3 broomsticks during the winter time with the snow and the lights on inside, the warmth inviting you in for a hot butterbeer. Oh my god, yes, and I feel like they almost maybe designed this after the Wizarding World 3 broomsticks, because everything is a little bit crooked. The chimneys are a little wonky. The entrance, actually the roof of the entrance is tilted, and they have some decorated Christmas trees out front. Very cute, very detailed. I love the cross hatchings on the window. Again, you could have not added that, but adding these small details I think is what really makes this great. Oh, and the snow is sparkly too, so when you move the pin around, it kind of reflects the light and shines. Really great, really amazing. It makes me just want to go in there and sit around and observe the Wizarding World. So I open up the red bags, and I will open up the green bag. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. So that was the 3 broomsticks, and this is the Hog's Head. It's not a pin, but it's a, I just have to show you. It's a coin, and I also love collecting coins. Now out of all the collectibles that I do collect, the coins are not really the most popular ones, but whenever I am gifted one, or I get one, or I buy one for myself, I really like to make them count. Oh my god, it's like a coin that the Hog's Head actually gave out to you before the holiday season starts, and what you do is you come back. On the back here is and it's 3D too, like this is not like a 2D coin. You can feel the image of a butterbeer, and on the back it says redeem for complimentary beverage during holiday break. Which is so nice of them, for the students who may not, get to go back home for the holidays, just giving them a little extra slice of happiness. That's so nice of the Hog's Head. And on the back is an image of a Hog's head. You know, Aberforth acts all tough and grumpy, but I think this was his idea, you know, after Albus Dumbledore kind of insisted multiple times upon it. And again, it's a very thick slice of metal with multiple textures. It's got some weight to it in your hand. And the butterbeer tankard design is very similar to what we see in the movies, especially the 6th movie. I think that's when they really get close-up of it. So this is awesome. I really enjoy this. Whew. All right, I think there's only really one more. One last remaining box. The big one, the burgundy one. I have no idea what it could be, but I am excited. Oh, and this is also, I wonder if it's a snow globe. That'd be really nice. I collect snow globes as well from all the places I have visited. But the box itself is burgundy, and again it has a string, but the colors are slightly different. It's green and pink, and again it has the same owl seal wax, but this color looks a little bit more bronze. I'm not sure if that's because it's on a red packaging, but that's what it looks like to me. Also, the color of the string reminds me of those candy canes that have the green and red swirls on them instead of just red and white. So again, if that's what they were going for, awesome. Definitely also making me in the mood for some candy canes. I feel like it's definitely gonna be something breakable because it's already protected by styrofoam. It's 2 halves. I'm just gonna carefully, I'll do it over here. Just gonna carefully slide it out. I don't want anything to accidentally fall out and break. Ooh, I hate that sound. So I'm just gonna, oh, it is! It is a snow globe. Oh, this made my heart happy and it made it hurt all at the same time. Let me just shake it up. Oh, it's snowing and it's Hagrid's motorbike with the sidecar with a dressed Christmas tree in the sidecar. That is honestly so special, especially getting it now, you know, after Robbie Coltrane unfortunately passed away, you know, our beloved Hagrid. I feel like these designs were probably thought of and made, you know, well in the future before we get this. So I wonder if this is kind of like a happy coincidence, or maybe if they added this item after the passing of Robbie Coltrane. I'd be really interested to know. But the base is beautiful. It's like a sleek, almost varnished wood. It's a dark wood. And it's I like the simplicity of the base because that makes your focus more on the item in the globe, which again is honestly, wow. It's very heartbreaking, but it's the light blue bike with the silver edges and the black leather seat on the back with, of course, the tires. It's painted beautifully. I just think it's, you know, adding the Christmas tree in the sidecar is just special. It's kind of like one last little holiday memory for Hagrid. I'm trying really hard not to get like choked up at this. This is really special. I'm glad I saved this for last because yes, just yes. All right, let us get, oh, there's multiple. Oh, there's more things in here? Oh my God. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a second. How could I be so careless? This is definitely a make your own chocolate frog box, which is really awesome. Special edition with the silver. Very nice. I have literally like hundreds of chocolate frog boxes behind me from the Wizarding World. In case you didn't believe me, this one actually still has a frog in it. Ta-da. So comparing the size, I think this one will be a little bit small, or maybe not. It looks, I don't know. It might be a little bit smaller, but I will be very excited to make it. So much stationery. Oh, these are, okay. I'll get to that in just a second. And again, with the inside, with the stars, there's little stars on the midnight sky, colored background. Honestly, silver and blue is a favorite combination of mine. So the fact that a lot of these items have that color combination really makes me happy. And there's a little Santa Claus, I think that's Santa, on an image here, followed by what looks like a fairy. And I think these are mistletoe leaves on the side here. I could be wrong, but since it's the holiday season, I'm going to classify that as mistletoe leaves. And of course, you can send out your own Harry Potter holiday cards as well. They give you some envelopes here, some plain white envelopes. And each card is slightly different. Here we have a hippogriff flying through the winter landscape. And the inside is blank, so you can write your own special holiday message to your friends and family. These are nice cards, I'm gonna be honest. We have some Cornish pixies. I'm gonna say that this time they're being nice and they're decorating the Christmas tree instead of stealing the ornaments from them. And the last card here is we have a large snake. Could possibly be Nagini. I feel like that's up for your own choice to make. I feel like for this one, you definitely should send this to your Slytherin friend. Okay, now on to the list. Except for one more stationery piece. It is a sign-up form for staying at school for the holidays for the Hogwarts students. You sign your name and you check the box yes or no if your guardian has sent their permission for you to stay. And again, this is like a very thick material. It's not flimsy paper. It's almost laminated. It's not quite, but it feels to the touch. It feels almost laminated. And again, it looks like it's on a piece of old parchment, which always just adds to the extra magical feel of being in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. There are 15 items in this box. Can you believe that they fit 15 items in here? It's honestly amazing. But the first item was the do-it-yourself, a sweeping guide to broom care. A gift from Snuffles. This magical book cover is the first in an all-new series that will be covering the UK hardback edition books. Okay, so there is a specific one. On the spine of the book cover, it had the number 1, so the Philosopher's Stone is the book that it will cover. Number 2, the complimentary beverage coin. This coin came out of your Christmas cracker in the Great Hall and can only be redeemed in the village during the holiday season. All right, so I was a little off. You didn't get it from exactly the Hogshead itself, but the sentiment is the same, and I still appreciate it. Special edition Sweets box and Merlin card. Did I get a Merlin card? Hang on, I gotta dig through things again. I did! Oh my god, I can't believe I missed it. Oh, but instead of gold and blue like the original Chocolate Frogs card, it is silver and blue. Merlin, considered to be one of the greatest and most accomplished wizards of all time, Merlin was a mentor of King Arthur, who he joined on countless adventures. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he was also a Slytherin. That is very cool. I'm even more excited to make the chocolate card box so I can put this in there. I also love special editions of things, so I'm excited. But back to the description. Enjoy assembling this exclusive Wizarding confectionery box produced for those in attendance at the Yule Ball. Number 4, motorbike snow globe. What better way to transport a Christmas tree than in a sidecar of a motorbike? Let it snow. That also makes my heart twinge just a little bit extra because, who carried in the Christmas trees? Hagrid. Ugh. That's my favorite. That's my favorite item. Number 5, peppermint leaves potion ingredient. Peppermint leaves are used in potions that often result in excessive singing. Use just one sprig to help mitigate this side effect. Number 6, holiday greeting cards. Wizards are not the only ones who love the holiday season. This set of holiday greeting cards features a tree being decorated in the forest by a group of magical creatures. Christmas socks. My second favorite item in here. Designed after the hand-knit sweaters we know and love, these socks are sure to keep your feet nice and toasty during the holiday break. 8, Yule Ball key. So I was also correct on that. You are invited to the Yule Ball. This key is your ticket. Honestly, I'm planning on going back to the Wizarding World a couple days before Christmas, and usually in the tribute store, I think around Christmas time they do have a Yule Ball section for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, so maybe I'll just bring my key along and attend the Yule Ball. Number 9, owl mail tin mug. I'm glad I got the material correct. But it's the holiday season, and the owls are working overtime to make sure all students receive their presents from home. Number 10, Wizarding pub pin. There is nothing like a snowy village during the holiday break. This magical pub is the perfect place to meet for a warm beverage. Number 11, finest wizarding cocoa and tin. 3 tablespoons should do it. Fill your new mug with Ballywick's premium hot chocolate. Number 12, their holiday wand, made of pine and featuring the magic of the Great Hall Christmas tree. This wand is perfect for conjuring holiday spirit. That's awesome. We have a Christmas tree wand. I thought it was really just to symbolize, nature during this time period, but it's a Christmas tree wand. That's really cool. Number 13, chess piece ornaments. The iconic chess pieces that we first see in the Great Hall have been transfigured into holiday ornaments. Which piece did you receive? Collect all 3 by visiting the Wizarding Trunk. Oh, it's nice. So it's not like you have, different options you can get. That's pretty cool. 14, invisibility pillow cover. Okay, I was also correct about that. You may not be able to use this item to sneak into the restricted section, but this pillow cover will look great as part of your wizarding decor. Oh, I'm glad they put the size of the pillow, because I was about to go look just for random square pillows and hope that it fits. It's an 18 by 18 pillow square. And last but not least, number 15, staying at school for the holidays form. All students who desire to stay at school for the holidays must have their signed permission slip delivered to their head of house no later than the 1st of December. And the graphic design of these is by the Wizardry Workshop, JP Miss LaCroix. I apologize if I mispronounced that. And Here Be Monsters. And these items were conceptualized, designed, and curated by the Potter Collector and the Wizarding Trunk. That was really an awesome box, and it honestly just kind of gets me excited for the Christmas spirit. And I feel like I definitely needed a little bit of extra cheer at this time, so this box could not have arrived at a better time for me. Currently my fall decorations are still up. I am someone who celebrates Christmas the day after Thanksgiving in America, but I do have a little Christmas tree back there waiting to go up once the fall things come down, so my little extra slice of Christmas. That was honestly a really beautiful box. The items, again, were amazing. Sometimes when you get subscription boxes, the items can feel like they're just kind of thrown in there at the last minute without much thought, but I can definitely tell that every item was carefully considered before put in this subscription box. And I just want to say thank you to the Potter Collector, Peter Kenneth, and everyone at the Wizarding Trunk for again assembling an amazing box. I always love getting them, and if you do more keep collecting boxes, I will be sure to keep getting them. And I will leave a link in the description below to the Wizarding Trunk's website and also to the Potter Collector's channel, because he deserves a lot of love. But guys, that was my unboxing for the Keep Collecting Box Christmas edition, staying home for the holidays. Leave a like on this video, comment if you also received this box. What was your favorite item in there? Again, definitely the snow globe for me, quickly followed by the socks, because I do love me some socks. And be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Harry Potter merchandise review videos, as well as Wizarding World of Harry Potter vlog videos. But guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.